Hi, babes. I'm back. And I wanted to invite you on this next journey with me. I've had a calling from the universe to come back to YouTube because I realized I gave so much advice on how to be a stripper, but I didn't give you guys the advice on how to transition out of that. And that's the current state and process that I am in at the moment. So I would definitely like to post that to give you guys a point of reference on how to leave the industry. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for all the things I have coming for you guys. Hi, babes. I got country. Hi, babes. I'm fucking dead. I just, hey, babes. I'm back. I just got home from class. I skipped. Right now, I should be going. Oh my god, my skin is so bad right now. I should be going to my math class. More to the story. I'll do a better introduction explaining where I've been at one point, but we're just diving into it. So I just got home from my management class, and I have to really work on, I have a research paper, and then, the final essay due for my management class due this Sunday. It is Tuesday. So I just have a couple of things I wanted to do. In my math, I have an A+, so it's we have one final exam next Thursday. But I don't know, I've gotten on the 3 exams. The first exam I got a 96, the second one I got a 98. I'm not too concerned about my math class. It's my management class that's giving me anxiety. So the research paper, I just did you punch in your imaginary grade and it tells you your what if. I could get a 60 and it'll drop my grade down to an A-. Not bad. But my management class, everything was weighted very little. We had 1 point to 2 point assignments all semester. And our essay is 45% of our grade. So, one, if I just don't do it, still will fail. That's 40. Because I literally got hundreds on every, the 1 and 2 point assignments. Even with all those hundreds, it will still not, if you don't do the paper, you'll still fail the class. And technically, I wanted A- or above. That's what I was going for. I got my B+ in the 1 credit course, which was college success seminar. And I used that class kind of if I had a lot of homework or something, that was the class I took the hit. So it's I didn't want any other B's. I'm kind of mad. And I'm nervous because my whole grade left this one assignment. So if I don't get what I want on it, I'm be pissed. And basically I've been I had 2 weeks. Because I was really ahead. I was so ahead and proud of myself. And my anxiety about this project. And technically, I wish I would have looked up what my English assignment was, because I wouldn't have I had anxiety with that one too. But now, knowing that I have so much cushion, I don't have that much anxiety with the research paper. Yeah, it's more of my man essay. But hopefully, I'm gonna try. So that's my goal. I got some chocolate chips on my way home because I usually walk to class. It's right downtown. It's less than a 10-minute walk. And I grabbed chocolate chips from Walgreens on the way home because I want to make cookies. There's a little cafe downstairs from my school. I had the best chocolate chip cookies. So I said I want some homemade buttery chocolate chip cookies because I've been wasting so much money there. And I can get fat. I don't care. But I'm not going to be fat and broke. You're not taking my money and making me fat. So that's where we're at. And I figured it's December. Let's get in the zone, make some cookies. I really miss hanging out with you guys. If you've been a day one and you happen to see that I'm posting again, I'm coming back for the same reason that I started my YouTube originally, but for different but for the same thing. So I started originally because all my friends were like normal people and I was stripping and I had no one to talk about stripping with. Like my friends did accept me talking about stripping, but it wasn't like they could relate or understand what I was talking about. Trying to take my boots off. Sorry. So now, like, I'm not dancing anymore. I haven't danced since March. I'm like looking for like more friends doing what I'm doing now, like just like entrepreneurial, like school minded, like growth minded. And I'm not saying that that's not in the club, but sadly the clubs that I've been working at or spent the last like year at was not filled with that. Because like I always said that like I ran into like so many beautiful women in the industry, like all different types of career choices and mindsets. But like this last couple years, it's been really hard to like find people with a mutual growth mindset. So that's what I'm coming here for. If you're, I don't know, in any stage of your life, I don't even care if you're still dancing. That really, it's just the mindset. We're on a growth trajectory, you know, we're heading upwards. And I feel like a lot of the dancers I've talked to are stagnant, like they're stuck. And like, I think it's one thing to be stuck and understand, like, and see that you're stuck, but I'm, like, running into dancers that, like, don't even see that they're stuck. And that's, like, scary to me. Like, you don't realize there's a problem here. In my book, there is, because I don't think there is any evolution in stripping. Like, at a certain point, the only evolution is, like, prostitution or you're doing sex videos. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to take that money and turn it into another outlet of income, you know, and that's outside of the industry in order to like level up. And a lot of girls don't understand that. But yeah, totally sidetracked my like intro. But hi babes, yes. Why am I high? Hey. You know, it's been a while. But I'm gonna go upstairs. I feel like I need to clean my room. There's like several things I wanted to get done and just kind of like start this week. Because yesterday I was in a funk. Today we're coming out of that. I love, it's like the round tables games. And I love that, like little, I think it's a YouTube. But I watch a lot of the snippets on Instagram. But one of the girls from that, she's doing a 75-day challenge of intentions. And I love that. So I started like 2 days ago. And I definitely want to inflict that because I feel like I've gotten a lot of things done lately, and my living in the future has like lead me blind to seeing how far I've come over the last year and the progress I've made in a lot of things I've been working on. So yeah, I'm also doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and get situated, and yeah, that's where we'll be at. Where do I want it? I'm just fucking eating out. Hey babe, so it's the next day. I have to go. I really just should explain my life. But I have this. It's called like an accelerator program. It like, I don't know, it's just a program that like helps you like establish like a business plan and basically also like connect with like other people doing the same thing. Like, I don't know, so many benefits. I'm kind of in a rush because I have to go. We have to take headshots for that. So that's what I'm getting ready for now, and then I have class after that. But I do have like an hour and a half in between, so I'll probably come back and do like a full update on everything. But I have that, so that's what I'm getting ready for. I gotta find my eyelashes. Yeah. I'm gonna go find my eyelashes. So I feel like I've had this. It's like a dress. You've probably seen me wear it both ways. I just like the color. It kind of like fits the colors of my shop, brand colors. But it's too cool to wear it as a dress. You got me bumped up on doing that. The place that I'm getting my pictures is literally like right down the street. I love living like downtown, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna start walking there. It's literally like 2 minutes. It's closer than school. And we'll see. You know how I am. We'll see if I actually get footage inside or not. But yeah, this is what I'm looking like. So I fucked up. She had like a place, well, like appointments for Fall River and New Bedford. I thought I did the day for New Bedford, but apparently it was the day for Fall River. So we've rescheduled for tomorrow because she's going to be in New Bedford. So I'm going to class. I took that outfit off because I didn't want to wear it to class. That's what I would have done. But Linda, I have my little study buddy. She's in like all my classes. So if I wore it to class today and then wore it to class tomorrow, because I have my appointment right after my math class tomorrow. Sorry, this is like Linda would have been like, bitch, why are you wearing the same clothes? So I threw on something comfortable, nothing major. So this class, technically, I love this class. I love my teacher. She like started my just like my like, well, she ignited my competitive like spirit with myself. So that's like, I don't know, I think that's healthier than like against someone else. With this class is supposed to be 4 to 6:40, but we never last longer than an hour. So yeah, sorry, my dog's upstairs flipping out that I'm about to leave. But yeah, I'm not late, but I like to get there early because, you know, I don't even want to say her name, but like, I just try so hard for her. It's the fact that, so I can tell you, it's the fact that she, like, I can't even tell you what she explained, like B's and C's, but she explained like A's as like exceptional or like above the exception. And freaking, I love that. That like triggered me. I'm like, I am above the exception. But yes, and literally, like, I've had an A this entire semester. I got a 75 or something, and I literally resubmitted it right after. I was like, because I was early, like, I was early, but I was on the phone because I thought it was just 2 paragraphs that I could be on the phone. Realized I wasn't doing myself justice, and I ended up getting like I think a 90 on it after I resubmitted it. But yeah, I've done so good in English. I'm so proud of myself. But yeah, favorite class. So I gotta go to be early because, you know, good doobie. Good morning, babes. So it's the next day. I don't know, like, I feel like it's gonna end up being like a weekly vlog. Or like as many days as I feel necessary. I'm gonna make my coffee, start my day. So this would be day 3 in the vlog. But I've been consistent. Like, I don't know, I feel like when I've tried to like vlog, because I don't know, I'll do like a video of like snippets that I've like tried to take that kind of like either make sense for you guys to see or just like shows where I've been. And find all those videos because I've definitely like tried, but I want to I haven't smoked, like, you haven't. My smoke is like, it's so funny, like, either some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, I'm so happy you're not smoking, and then I feel like I'm gonna get comments on like, I wish you were smoking. That's how it always was. But I feel like I kind of want to make this a little like brand friendly, you know, and not be so, well, one, I feel like I just smoke differently now. I don't have the freedom to just, I mean, it just depends. There's more of a schedule for my smoking at the moment. But I feel like I'll sit down, smoke with you guys, and kind of just catch you up on everything that like I have going currently. I feel like I want to do like more of an actual like formal sit down video to kind of explain like my absence in general. But like, I feel like certain things, like, I bring up and I'm like, you guys have no clue what's going on. And so I feel like that little update definitely is needed. So I'm gonna make my coffee and I'm gonna go roll up and then we're gonna catch up. Gigi. Gigi. Hello. Hello. Did you say hi? Now you like put me down. Where's your sister? Where's your sister? No lady. She's like 14 and she's my old lady, but she'll kill me. That's one of my children that I know will kill me. She ain't in the mood. She'll slice my throat real quick. Yeah. But Gigi's nice. Juliet's old. I've had her forever. Megan's upstairs. He can't do my spiral staircase, so I leave him upstairs unless I feel like carrying the nigga, which I don't. Hey, babes. Okay, so basically, one, I want to start off to say that, like, to look into, like, what your city offers. Ugh. I gotta bra this shirt just doesn't fucking fit right. Nigga, hi. Say hi, Megan. So look at what your city offers for, like, entrepreneurs. I don't know if it was me, if it was the fact that I wasn't really looking, or the fact that they didn't have any, like, much opportunity in the Kingston, Plymouth area that me and my mom lived before this. Freaking. So yeah, whether or not they had it or not, or if I just didn't try and, like, hard enough to look. But I wasted like 2 years in New Bedford not realizing they do offer a crap ton for, like, entrepreneurs. So this last year, like, so last December, I worked at King's in Dartmouth. And that was, like, I could say I've danced for 10 years. That was the worst club I've ever worked at in my life. And, like, safety-wise, I always tell people, because they're like, oh, yeah, it was considered the Pigs Inn. I've always known that. I don't care what the girls look like. That has nothing to do with me. And, like, no offense, if you look crazy, that only helps me. Like, but it was the management. There was just so much. And I was just sitting there, like, losing my mind. Literally. It came to the fact that I was, like, really losing my mind there. Yeah. And I feel like, yeah, that's the synopsis or whatever, the conclusion, the details of that feeling and everything on. We need to give, like, a whole sit down video for, but freaking, I left King's in December and I started working at Fantasies, but, like, even with that, I was like, I need to do something because I'm not lasting. I thought I was going to try to make it till 30. Nah, I'm 28. And 2 more years of stripping would have taken my life. Like, I couldn't mentally have done it. So I literally was like, I got to focus on, like, my candles and, like, how do I make that, like, my source of income, because I don't want to dance anymore. Like, literally, like, universe, how? So I really just started to, like, focus on, like, my candles and, like, pushing those. And freaking, then I had, like, in, like, my research, I realized that New Bedford is, like, actually offers, like, a grant for entrepreneurs. And it's like you could like either be in like the startup phase or like an already established business. Um, so and it's for $10,000. So I spent a lot of the year trying to qualify for that, and freaking sadly, like I was like pushing because I wanted to like qualify because I don't know, I never considered like I considered my candles a business, but it also was like a hobby that kind of like gave me the extra income to like buy more craft supplies to do like crafting, because like that's always been my thing. I just love to like create things. So I never really considered it like a real business or like turning it into like a real business. It's always just really kind of been like a hobby that I made money off of. Uh, and freaking, what was I gonna say? So like with the starter grant, you have to invest 5,000, like it's a match. Um, so you have to invest 5,000 for them to invest in you. So that's what I was like spending the beginning of the year. Like I just needed to hit that 5,000, and then I was so annoyed because come to find out, because she looked at my Etsy. I like talked to the lady that's like part of the grant thing, and my Etsy was open at 2019. So she was like, "Yeah, I don't qualify for like the new one, but I qualify for the established business one." And then technically, I'm mad because I didn't have to spend all that money I spent, and I just needed to get a spot. So by the time, because I was actually nervous, it took me up until like June or July-ish. Megan, you're doing the most. You really got to sit there and do all that. June or July when I actually finally put in my application for it. And then I talked to the lady through the grant program. She gave me like the new, what I needed to do. And then I think it was like October, I put in my second application. Bro, you went from being cute to annoying real quick. Yeah, I put in my application in October, and right now it's in the like approval process, which can take forever. So on top of that, so she gave me other programs locally that I could get into, like from the first call when we talked to like June, July-ish, which was E4All, and they had a pitch contest and this accelerator program. That's what I'm taking my headshots for, is the accelerator program. And if you go to my Instagram, I have like my speech because I did the pitch contest and I won $500. I was so proud of myself. You could literally like, I like was hyperventilating, and normally like the few times I've had to publicly speak, it was like reading like essays, and like all my essays are like trauma based. So like I always cried. I was so nervous I was gonna cry. And I did, and I just hyperventilated, growth. But I was really excited I won that. And then the accelerator program was also like interview and acceptance based. Like you couldn't just apply and get accepted. Like there was a process to it, and I got accepted for that. And I told you you get like, it's a 12-week class program. There's classes on Tuesday and Thursday, and they give you like the foundation for your business through those classes, like establishing a business plan, like everything in that sort of synopsis. And whether you're in like the like starting phase or like already an established business, you're still welcome to apply either way, because it's like, I'm just trying to think of like the example they gave, like, so technically I feel like I would qualify for this example. Like my Etsy, like it's been a hobby. Like how do I turn my hobby into a business? So they show you those steps, and then you get a mentor, which I would really like because I'm like a solo entrepreneur. I don't even have friends at this point. So it would be nice to have someone to like throw ideas back off of. And even like one of the friends I did have, it was like it was just not working out for that situation. Like, it wasn't bouncing ideas off. I was just throwing her out my ideas, and it was just, she was like a yes man, so it was like, it was never a bad idea, but it also never benefited me to like challenge my ideas. Like, I kind of needed like someone to be like, really, you know? So I'm really excited about the mentor part. And it starts, I feel like, the beginning of January. So I have a couple weeks off between that and school. And I'm also in school full time for business. And I did that more so for myself. I felt like I like suffered serious, what is that called? Imposter syndrome. Like when it like showed extremely during me trying to do real estate. And I feel like I literally tell people, I don't know if it's because I added plants, but it was like once I added plants, and plant actually help with your confidence. Once I added plants to my shop, I like found myself more like able to do things that like I was afraid to do before. And that's even like things that like double between like me selling like my plants and candles and stuff, that kind of was similar to things that was in real estate, like the pitch contest. That's like me going door to door and knocking on people, like selling right there, you know, on the spot. And I was just too afraid to do that. But I was able to do that with this. So like I've like progress, little baby steps. And yeah, so school, and I feel like school has helped with that. Like, just, I was a stripper for the last 10 years. Like, mindset, like, that's what, I don't know, I thought of myself, if that makes sense. So freaking, I don't know, school's really helped. I told you what my teacher said about like the A's and stuff, and I literally busted my ass trying to do like great this semester, and I'm really proud of myself. I actually like, because that management essay doesn't screw up, I'm on the track to take the honors program for next semester. And then there's another program I want to get accepted to, but you have to be accepted. It's not like I can just apply for it. Like, they have to like ask you to join it. But I'm hoping I want to go to a private institution for my 4 years, and I don't want to have to pay for it. So that's why. It's like, if I bust my butt now, a bitch can say I went to Brown for free. I'm just saying. Just to prove a point. I can't stand myself, but yeah. But that's literally, and then because I had to get the space, I got my space in September, and ever since then I've been in the mix of trying to open my spot. But with school, everything else, because the pitch contest was October 17th, I think I moved into my shop a little after September 15th. Pitch contest, October 17th. I feel like the accelerator program was it's beginning of November, last week of October, where they did the interviews for that. And then like I have finals, I had midterms. So I've just had so much going on. This shop's kind of been put on the back burner because I have these, like the month of December, school, like my spring classes doesn't start till January 22nd. I think the accelerator is either the 6th or the 7th. So I have like a few weeks where I'm just going to bust ass in the shop. But I really hope to have it by I'm not going to say the 1st, but at least by January, open for then. But that's the goal there. I don't know how I want to do it, because I know, like, so I come to the conclusion that, like, I, like, part of, like, my motivation is, like, showing people, like, it gets, like, I get excited, like, being able to show people when I finish something. So it's, like, sometimes when I show, like, the process, it, like, gives me my my satisfaction too early to not help me follow through, if that makes sense. And I feel like it wouldn't because there's no way I'm paying what I'm paying. Well, it's actually not a lot for my rent, but I'm not paying that to keep going. But I just also know myself that, like, sometimes it's the anticipation of showing people that really helps me push through getting shit done. But so I'm trying to decide if I want to, like, take you guys to the shop, or like how I want to do that, or like how I want to do that process with you guys. Let me know if you guys are interested. Macon. Why do you have to do it against me? Anywhere else, it doesn't affect me. But if you lay on me and then kick yourself, what? But yeah, let me try to think of anything else major. Nothing else major. I can't really think of anything else at the moment. Oh, so another weird little thing I got into with my plants, is tissue culturing. So I taught myself plant tissue culture. I don't know how you would probably say that for that sentence. But if you're interested in that, definitely leave it in the comments below, and I'll do videos on it. I'm still like, I feel like it's all like a learning curve, because like you could always make your like freaking like formulas and your freaking media like better, like, but actually some like actually have already like come to the conclusion of what's best. But like there's so many different types of plants out there, it's always like a learning curve with those. So far I've done Cebu blue pothos, philodendron paradisos, the Cebu block. So I like the Cebu, I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, blue Cebu, I don't know, pothos. Those ones actually were like from like one of my own plants. The paradisos, I took a tissue culture plantlet that I like brought and put it back into tissue culture for it to give me little more babies. Instead of, because like when you buy it, it's usually just like one fully grown plantlet. So, and I feel like, so that's how I started with acclimating plantlets and like just having them like putting them in soil. And then I took the plantlets and then put those back into tissue culture. And then I did the Cebu pothos. I don't know why that's so hard. But technically I could say that like for those ones, the Cebu pothos were easier. That I considered it would be easier to take, because like the plantlet in my book should already be uncontaminated inside the package of the tissue culture, and then putting that directly, so it's like no like contamination. Like my plants sit in dirt, they hang out with like my cats and stuff, so like I thought it was just a higher chance of not getting contamination from taking a plant already in tissue culture, because it's not contaminated, than it would be a plant already in dirt contaminated with life, you know? But when it comes to like those ones, and I feel like philodendrons too, because I've done, which one did I just start? I can't remember, I gotta go look. But I did chop one of my favorite philodendrons, and I put her in there, and same thing, it was very simple. But those ones you used like the what is it, the pedestal or the stem? I'm pretty sure it's the stem actually. And like right where it, like a node is coming out of. But yeah, I don't know if you're interested, because I don't know, I had so much fun learning that, and I like find it really interesting, and I was like, I'm such a nerd. Like this year was like my year to be like a nerd. And I this room doesn't have curtains on any of my windows, but I do it in like my beauty room area. And I actually have shades on those windows. And I'm happy I do, because when I do like plant tissue culture, there's like, I look like I'm making like drugs. And I'm not. I'm making plant tissue culture. But I'm like, so I'm just gonna look at my window and be like, and I'm like, I know, like it looks like, but like, just know I'm growing plants. um, so yeah, if you're interested in that, interested in anything I'm doing, let me know in the comments below. How are you guys doing? How have you been? I'm like afraid. So I saw, if you watch Glamours That Tay, that her main channel got demonetized for one of her Valentine's videos. And so you guys thought I was like sitting back making money. Like, no. YouTube, like there's a certain like amount of videos you have to post in a certain amount of time in order to keep getting your check. Since I'm at like a 3-year point of not being on YouTube, I haven't got paid from YouTube in a while. So I don't think my channel's getting tested for those things. Especially with all the new guidelines. So any video that already had an age restriction on, delete it. I'm gonna, let me know if, like, because some of them were, and I've tried to keep those up regardless of the status, because they were actually like how to dance, like how to do something. But also, yeah, I'm not gonna have my channel get demonetized. That's crazy. I mean, for life. Like, it's one thing if I'm not posted and they take that away, that makes sense. But yeah, no, not off of. So if you guys want to see some of those videos, or if know of a way that I can post it, because I was like, if I used to have my like blog, but blog is run by Google, so it's the same guidelines. So if you guys know a way that I could still post those videos, it doesn't even have to be like for paid. I just don't know where I could post those and not get flagged. Do you know if that makes sense? Because my like Google, like I would have to create another account, I guess, to do it for like blogs, like on a blog site. I just didn't want, because like my Google account would be the same account as this one, and I don't want that one to get flagged and then screw up this one. That's what I was trying to say with that. But if you know another way, because I did download all those videos before I deleted them, just to give me the option to still have them for you guys. But yeah, I just also trying to, establish something here that won't violate the guidelines. But on that note, I feel like I'm gonna stop here, because that like is a nice catch up, and then start a new vlog where we're gonna make cookies, because I know I didn't do that. There was also raspberry vinaigrette in that pomegranate salad. It was so bomb. And then I was gonna like tell you that I added thyme and oregano, but I thought you guys were gonna be like, wow, you sound pregnant. And I'm like, I'm not. I just have like things that I want, and I eat it, and it tastes amazing. That was amazing. Even my mom tried it, and like, she's not someone that eats anything without meat. She was like, that was actually fucking delicious. And I was like, and there wasn't a drop of meat in that shit. Like, I did that. I'm just saying. So yeah, there's actually raspberry vinaigrette in that, and thyme and oregano. If you want to, risk it, try a little on the side. I'm just saying. It just made it like a savory, sweet, like, oh, I don't know. It hit. I had that for like a little like refresher. I wouldn't say it was like a dessert, because it's not. It's kind of savory at the same time, but it's like refreshing too. The last couple nights, I think my mom finished the last bowl last night. But yeah, that was bomb. Oh yeah, so, and the cookies will be made in the next video, because I just haven't had time. This week has kind of been crazy. I ended up taking down I had a greenhouse. I don't know if I said it on here, but the greenhouse I had outside for my plants this summer, I had to take that down in the middle of like a little snow rainstorm last night, because I like know that the plastic that covers it, I don't want it to freeze and then rip. So like I had to deal with that. And I was like, I'm such an asshole. It's been so nice out for me to decide on the one snowy, rainy day to go out there and do it. But yeah. But yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, babes.